Hey there everybody, it's Ryan again from Private Ground School. Today I'm going to be doing a video similar to the last one, except for this is more focused on the aviation degree people, any aviation student. We'll start this off on how to save the most money while you're in flight school with number one. Go ahead and come prepared for your lesson. Do as much work as you can at home to be as prepared as you can. I put this into perspective and did the math. If you're paying $100 per flight hour, which is pretty cheap for a Cessna, which most flight aircraft are, or even a Piper, if you're spending $100 per hour, that's just under three cents per second, which doesn't sound like that much, but do the math. After 10 seconds, that's 27 cents. That's a lot of money. That's going by really fast. So chair fly, if you can, go out to your fleet, sit in one of the planes when no one's using them, go through the maneuvers, which switches you're going to use, look through your checklist, just get everything down packed so that way you're spending less money when you're in the air because you came better prepared. Read the books you have, just go through everything you can. 2. Fly the less desirable aircraft. Just because the plane has less bells and whistles than maybe another one doesn't mean that you're going to get less out of it. Whenever I did my flight training, I flew every lesson in the steam gauge airplanes, which, if you don't know what those are, it's the older style, old instrument airplanes, as opposed to my friends who would fly in what we call the S model Cessna 172s, which have the glass pack, or the glass cockpit screens, which is a more technologically advanced airplane. They spent more money, I spent less per hour, and I got more knowledge out of the training. The reason I say that is because I can go from the steam gauge airplane and fly the glass cockpit airplane a lot easier than they can go from the glass cockpit to the steam gauge. Like I said, it's usually cheaper. I spent, I think, $15 less per hour on that. Do the math on how many hours you need for your license. That equals out to be a lot of money. Number 3, start with a good headset. This is your career. You want to start with a quality headset that will last. Try to get ANR if you can, which is active noise reduction. It's a little bit more money, but it's going to save you in the long run. Your hearing is going to be a lot better as you get older. You won't lose it. Airplanes are loud, and it will damage your hearing before you get your training done if you're not careful and you don't watch it. On that note, also sunglasses. Keep the sun out of your eyes. Get a good pair. Don't lose it. Keep them in your flight bag. Number 4, begin your training in high school if you can. If you're going to go to college for this, try to get as much done in high school as you can. Go to your local airport, ask for a flight instructor, and start flying. And I'd suggest come in with at least your private pilot license. University flight schools usually charge a little bit more, which it's understandable. You're getting better quality training, but you can get the same thing at your home and get started earlier and finish sooner. It's a better deal if you can. Go for it. Number 5, use ForeFlight. This is an app for your phone, if you have an iPhone, or for an iPad, and I believe some Androids also use this. Now, some people are going to say, oh, it's an iPad, it costs a lot of money, and the subscription for ForeFlight is $100 per year. Yes, that's true. It is a lot of money to pay. It might not be $100. I'll have to look into that. Anyways, it's a lot of money to pay, but keep in mind, whenever you start doing your cross-country flights, if you're flying from one state to another and you need 2 sectional charts, right there you're already paying probably around $20 or $25 every half a year. So that would be close to $50 every year just for those 2 charts. If you have ForeFlight, you get all the United States sectionals, you get all the airport facility directories, you get all the low and route charts and all the instrument stuff, you get everything just for $100 or whatever that cost is. So go ahead and look into that. Number 6 is a network. If you can, get your name out there, make friends, exchange contact information. I've had some friends that have done some pretty cool stuff just because they knew people. They got some free hours out of the deal, or they got to fly airplanes that no one my age would dream of. Or not necessarily my age, but that I went to school with. And they were still in college when they got to fly these cool airplanes. So get your networking done. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them for me, and I'll answer them the best I can. See you next time, guys. Bye.